So welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. This is day 17 of Begin. Today we'll be looking at deepening into sensations, really finding our limits of wellness in a really wholesome way. And then also gestures. And gestures, we know gestures. When I say reach for something, you know how to do that, how to wave, how to pick something up. These are skills we have cultivated, and then we just are going to practice them. So come rest into your child's pose. As always, I have Jig and Chico here with me today. So great to come down, rest into your child's pose. Just settle in. Whatever version of child's pose you do, child's pose is one of those poses that just changes as you practice. You get better at what you do. So we're getting better all the time at doing child's pose, learning more about ourselves, hearing the places we need to mind, the places we can deepen, and just deepen your breath into your belly. Can you soften your feet, your toes, your shins, your knees? Allow your chest to settle even more onto the floor, onto your thighs, sorry. Nice. Bring your hands forward and come into a cat pose. So hands are underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath your hips. Round your back, including your neck, and arch your back, including your neck. So feel that your neck is a continuation of your spine, and you're moving smoothly and slowly, just checking in and learning and listening to how your spine is today. Every day is an adventure. No, every day is different. Every day gives us the opportunity to hear ourselves truly. So arching and rounding. So when you're rounded, sit your bum back towards your heels. Stay rounded, come back up into your cat, and then arch your back and look forward. Round your back, sit your bum back towards your heels. All the way up, staying rounded, arch your back. As I do this, it feels like such a deep journey into my sacrum, into the cling film that binds me. And just feel that. Sit your bum back as you round, travel forward as you round, and then arching when you're all the way up. One more time. Round your back, sit your bum back. Rounding your back, come all the way forward, arch. Now we're going to travel with our back arched. So walk your hands one handprint forward from where they are, and arching your back so your chest is lifted, you're looking forward. Travel back with your chest lifted. And travel forward. Just hear how different that is in the spine. I hear something different in my ribs, in my shoulders. It's not as, I'm going to say, yummy a movement. It's got this ribby, spiny kind of feeling, but I feel like it's really good for me. One more time. Maybe you're different. Maybe you feel it in a completely different way than I do. Respect that. Nice. Hands to the floor. And then draw your right foot to where your right knee was. Sit your bum back towards your heels, but your right thigh is going to stop you. Either your knee is out to the side a bit, depending on your geography, or your knee is in front of your chest. And then stretch your leg long, toes on the floor, arch your back, look forward. Bend your knee to where your toes to where your knee was, rounding your back. Stretch your leg long, arching your back. And just hear your spine as your leg travels in, rounding, sit your bum back. One last time, stretch your leg long, arching. Nice. Step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Nice. And then bring your right hand to your right knee. Turn your chest towards the right. And then look down towards the floor. Imagine you can get your nose to the floor. Turn your chest towards the right. Try and, you're never going to get there just to say nose to the floor, but it's just that in that direction. And just feel that nose to the floor. Last time, turn. Both hands to the floor, both knees to the floor. Nice, other side. From here, bring your left toes to where your left knee was. Sit your bum back. Stretch your leg long, arching your back. Listen to your spine, rounding your back. Knee comes forward, sit your bum back. Lengthen your spine, look forward. One last time. Rounding, knee comes forward, toes on the floor. Stretch your leg long, arching your back. Nice. Swing your left foot to the outside. Hi-ya! And bring your left hand to your left knee, twist towards the left, and then nose down in the direction of the floor. Twist towards the left, and then nose down. I'm using my hands. I'm pushing into my hands as I twist, and I feel it through the torso in this wonderful torsion. And then as I draw my nose down, I hear it in my hips. Nice, one more time. Turn your chest towards the left. Nose down. Nice, both hands to the floor, both knees to the floor. Cool. So, last of these ones on the floor. So draw your right knee up towards your right elbow and draw your right shoulder towards your right knee. So we're squeezing the side of the body. Hear your torso as you glide and side bend. One more time, squeezing your knee up. Squeeze your knee over. Nice, other side. Left knee, left elbow, left knee outside. And I'm squeezing, listening, hearing what I need to do for me in my body. One more time. Super cool. Both knees to the floor. Rest down. Bring your arms back. Rest into a child's pose. Wiggle your fingers. Make fists. Open your hands. I'm afraid of sounding like Darth Vader, so I'm going to lift my head. Open your fingers. Squeeze your hands. Keep your head low. Open your fingers. Squeeze your hands. Nice. Come forward. Tuck your toes under. Bring your feet to the floor. Bring your elbows to your knees. Farmer's pose. So I'm out in the garden, digging the garden, and then I reach my right hand forward, touch the floor, and pull my right elbow back into lawnmower. Reach my right hand forward. Pull my right elbow back. One more time. Right hand forward, touch the floor, right elbow back. Nice. Reach the left hand forward. Pull it back, lawnmower. Really hear the awesomeness of your hip, of your rib cage, of your shoulders, the length of your spine as you reach forward and draw your elbow back. Both elbows to your knees. So bring your hands down in the direction of the floor. Your belly is resting really firmly on your thighs. And then just bring your hands from the right side to the left side. The right side. So listen to your body as you do this. For me, I suddenly want to bring my feet a bit wider to give my belly some space and just to have a sense of solidness through my legs. And now I feel like, oh, I could work here for ages. Just hear that. Just a few more times. Travel from right to left, to right, to left. Both elbows to your knees. Both hands to your knees. Pause there. And then come all the way up. And when you travel all the way up, squeeze your bum and open through the front of your hips. And just hear that opening and lengthening. This is the bit we were talking about yesterday, that when we sit a lot, I'm going to do a little demonstration. So I'm sitting, and then I go to stand up, and I stay in a seated position kind of. So my pelvis is tilted backwards, and there's still a crease here. So when you go to stand up from your chair, squeeze your bum and push your hips forward. Even lengthening up through your arms, and just feel opening through the front of your body. Really reprogram open through the front of your body. Nice, and then come all the way down. So bowls of water. So you have a bowl of water in your hands, and then you have to bring it all the way down towards the floor and bring the back of your knuckles down towards the floor. And then as you reach up, squeeze through your bum, bring your hips forward. So your hips are really strong, your bum is squeezing, and you reach up towards the ceiling. Nice. Coming down, bowl of water, knuckles to the floor. And then rising up, push into your legs, squeeze your bum. Feel super strong through your legs as you rise. And again, all the way down, knuckles to the floor. And then rising, push through your feet, squeeze through your bum. Feel like the front of your hips are super strong. Nice, one last time. Coming down. All the way up, squeeze through your bum. Push your hips forward, offering up. Nice. Hands come down. So you're on the beach, and suddenly take your right hand and wave. There's somebody in front of you, like, here I am. And my face always gets into that. I lift my face, my eyebrows go up, and I go, hi. And then bring your elbow down, just tuck it in beside you. And then there's more people over towards the left, and you go, hi, I'm here. So I've twisted my chest towards the left, and my right arm is waving. And then tuck your elbow in. And then you see more to the right, and you go, hey, we're over here. God, there's such a gang gathering. Tuck your elbow in, and then behind you. So how would you wave at somebody behind you? And then coming back. So left hand, straight forward, waving, find the attention of somebody. Bring your elbow down. Left side, left hand, wave. Left hand, wave to somebody on the right side. Coming down, and then one last time, left hand, wave at somebody behind you. And then coming down, nice, roll your shoulders, squeeze into your bum, open through the front of your hips. Nice, so standing here and just lean your hips towards the right and feel the natural limit. There is a limit to your side, okay? And then as you go towards the left, feel the bands of connection that bind you. Lean to the right, feel sensations, the limit of wellness or movement or at this moment capacity to have a range of motion either side. So just hear that. Lean one way, lean the other, and get a sense of that sensation. It's not a bad thing to have a strong sensation down through your sides. It's natural. There is a limit. Just hear your physical limit right now. I'm paying attention to my knees. I'm not in any way hurting them. I'm just listening as I sway. Nice. So how do we find the limit forward and backwards? So squeeze through your bum, lean your hips forward. Can you feel there's a limit as you lean back with your chest and bring your hips forward? And then as you come forward, just feel a moment where you feel a stretch and a widening through the back of your hips and your buttocks. So lean your hips forward, feel your natural sense of limit. Maybe your knees bend a little bit. And then lean forward, feel, so I'm rounding my back a little bit, creating space. So just travel from one to the other in wellness. So if it feels too strong, then you're doing it too big. You're just listening. What is the natural, wholesome limit of wellness? Or when do I start feeling sensations of stretch is another thing, or of connection, or of fascia, or the T-towel feeling. Nice, one more time. Super cool. Great. Come stand to the front of your mat. Reach your arms wide, reaching up, looking up, and see if you can find that feeling of opening through the front of your belly as you reach up. You're pushing into your feet, your bum is squeezing, your hips are moving forward. Bending your elbows, bending your knees, come down, hands to the floor, forehead to your knees, hands to your shins, lift and look forward. Hands to the floor, step your right foot back. Just pause there. Lengthen into your back leg. Feel that opening through the front of your hip. And breathing into your leg, breathing into your belly. Nice. Drop your right knee to the floor. Reverse backwards until your body is over the right knee. Interlock your fingers and then just travel forwards and backwards. You can have your left hand or both hands on your left leg if you want as you travel forward and backwards. Or a stronger version is where you bring your hands forward and just travel. So we're just listening, going, oh, I can feel that sensation in the front of my right leg, my belly. You're just traveling forward and backwards. Nice, one more time. Feel it, hear it, and then reverse out of it. Nice, both hands to the floor. Step back into your plank, knees to the floor, belly to the floor. Bring your elbows underneath your shoulders. Squeeze your bum, lift your toes. Rise through your head. Look way down the beach. Nice. Drop your head down. Bring your elbows a little bit closer. Reverse back. Hands to the floor. Cat pose. Rounding your back. Arching your back. Nice. Rounding your back. Pull back into your downward dog. Stretch through your legs. Have a bit of a wiggle. So wiggling is where you bend one knee. Bend the other knee. Your hips are traveling a bit in space. I'm just having this moment of pigs in space. It's so funny how we have all these phrases in our heads and just words can trigger them. Drop your knees to the floor. Step your right foot forward. Nice. Step the left foot forward. Slowly rolling up, reach your arms wide, palms come together, reaching up, looking up, squeeze your bum, draw your hips a bit forward. Bending your elbows, bending your knees all the way down, hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, lift and look forward. Hands to the floor, step your left foot back, pause. Really lean deeply into front of that left thigh. Deepen your breath into the left. I'm drawing my heel a bit further away. I'm opening my knee a bit more towards the ceiling. And I feel like I'm allowing more and more weight travel into the front of that left hip with my breath. Nice. Drop your left knee to the floor. Either bring both hands to your right thigh or reverse backwards and bring both hands forward. And then just travel forwards into your left hip and back. Forward, left hip, back. And just hear that. The stability, the range of motion, the strength, the ability, and the care and attention to know when you have reached whatever it is your sense of wellness and its limits. Step back into your plank. Knees to the floor, belly to the floor. Elbows underneath your shoulders. Rise and look way down the beach. Nice. Drop your head down. Bring your right hand to the right. Look over towards the right. Looking for those people you were waving at earlier. And then bring both elbows to the floor. Bring your left hand to the left. Check this side of the beach. Today, actually, I could imagine myself lying on the beach. It's a very nice day here today. Nice. Drop your elbows down. Reverse backwards. Hands to the floor. And just roll through your belly, big circle. And then in the other direction. Super. Come lie on your back. All the way down. Feet are hip distance apart. Stretch your arms out wide and just sway your knees from side to side. As you sway, hear the traveling of sensation, the traveling of your weight, how your sacrum rests on the floor at one moment and then it's off the floor, how the bands of your legs are changing as you move. Nice. Squeeze both knees up onto your chest, hug them in, and deepen your breath into your belly. If for any reason the child's pose is difficult, you can always do this version of child's pose. This is child's pose. We're just upside down. Just deepen your breath. Let it settle. Have a sigh. Rest into yourself. And do it again. Have another sigh. Let go of any static, anything that doesn't serve you right now. Really deepening. Nice. So bring both feet to the floor. Hands to your lower belly if you wish, or along beside you. And we'll just take just 30 seconds of settling. I think I'm all in the dark at the moment. I left one of the windows open, so there's a big bright patch, which is taking all the focus. So hands to your belly and just let it settle. Where's your wellness right now? Where is your wholesomeness? That sense of resource. Where in your body can you feel a sense of wellness? How lovely. So slowly, slowly, either stay there is a really nice option, or gallop off into your day, wander off into your day, or some of you are doing this tonight, so off to bed. So have a wonderful day. Oh, it's so beautiful. Blue sky. The sunrise this morning was this incredible peachy orange. It was so beautiful. So I will see you all tomorrow for another wonderful and very resourcing morning again. So bye. So as always, next month I'm going to be launching that in the next day or so. I took some really cool pictures. Dun, dun, dun. I always feel like I'm going to say like such an Egypt. I set my camera up and I take a little video of me doing yoga on a rock, for example. And then yesterday as I was on a rock down beside the sea, a fisherman came along. Yeah. Oh, it's so funny. So anyways, beside that, info@nother.com if you want any information, anything at all. And yeah, be well, be happy, and be happy. Be you, connect to yourself, and yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Another wonderful resourcing morning of yoga. Ciao for now.